Hey, good evening, guys. Just wanted to give you a recap of what happened today in the markets. Unfortunately for me, I didn't get any trading done. We are on the East Coast here in New York. We got hit by that storm. I was actually at a location which didn't have any Wi-Fi or internet access, so no trading for me today, although I did follow it on my phone. So tomorrow hopefully we'll be back at it. But in the meantime, I just wanted to show you what happened on that little zone we drew in yesterday, March 13th as well. So if you remember from the last video, we drew in that zone at 66.50s. Now, unfortunately for me, I actually left here around maybe 11:15-ish. And the market actually got to 66.50s pretty much around 11:24-25. And if you notice, we got a really strong rally away from the zone. We would have definitely made at least a 2-to-1 on this, which is really good. But unfortunately, I could have put a limit order here to execute and put a target, first target being 68.75s. But I would rather be here to look at it just to see how the market's reacting, how it's reacting off the zone. So we didn't get that trade, although it did work out nicely. If you remember, it came back to the zone twice here, but it could never make it down. So it eventually made it down around 11:30. So today, just going to a 30-minute chart, we actually drew in this other zone here. I can't remember when we did that, if it was on the 12th or the 13th. But this zone actually is worked out as well. It looks like that could have been a 1-to-1. 1-to-1. Let me see. 1-to-1. A little more than a 1-to-1, which is pretty good. But when I was looking at my phone this morning and I saw the market falling, I didn't have my computer with me. I was looking at it on my phone. And although we drew in the zone at 54.50s, but on my phone I wanted to buy 55s, so we would have gotten it. Sometimes you have to drop down to a lower time frame. Let's go to a 5-minute real quick. Are we already on this? Okay, here we are. Sometimes you have to go down to a lower time frame or even go up in time frames to make sure you're getting the best zone possible. If you notice that little gap there, I put the zone actually into this gap, and I actually eliminated all the risk down here and moved this up here. So that's the zone I drew in on the 5-minute chart on my phone. So I would have been 55s to 52.75. And the market really reacted incredibly off that zone. It was really nice. But again, no trading today. Hopefully back at it tomorrow. So what else I wanted to talk to you about today as well is just my intentions for this channel. So this channel I'm hoping just to not only show you the trades that I do, but also just analyze stocks, investments, futures, currencies, things of that nature, using supply and demand. I just want to tell you guys I am not a professional by any stretch of the imagination. I've really just been doing supply and demand. I think I told you about 7 to 8 months. This June, I believe the end of June will have hit a year that I'm actually doing supply and demand trading. Before that, I actually did support and resistance trading, indicator trading as well, and none of that actually worked. And I pretty much almost gave up on trading altogether until I found supply and demand trading, and it's been incredible. Actually, it's been amazing. So I just want to tell you guys, whatever I show you, it's not recommendations. It's really just basically for entertainment purposes, kind of. I just want you guys to just take a look at these zones and see what price does when it gets there. It's not for you to actually be using this to place your own investments or trades. So basically, that's my intentions for the channel. I definitely want to show you as well how to go about doing this, because there's a lot of misinformation as well on supply and demand trading. And I'm just hoping to build a community and help each other out. So hopefully you guys like the content. Like, subscribe, do what you do. And thanks, and have a good night. All right, take care. Bye.